What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, Giannis Antetokounmpo had his third 50-point game of the season last night in a 106-105 come-from-behind victory over the Los Angeles Clippers. After starting the game off only shooting 1 of 7 from the floor, Giannis Antetokounmpo caught fire starting in the second quarter, into the second half of the game. I think he scored something like the last 14 points for the Bucks. He finished with 54 points, 19 rebounds, and 2 assists. The Clippers used the wall technique against Giannis, but this failed. It was succeeding at first, but it failed because Giannis began to hit his mid-range jumper. Giannis started 1 of 7 from the floor, but the rest of the way, Giannis would go 20 of 32 from the floor. 20 of 32 from the floor. Overall, he was 21 of 39 shooting. 2 of 8 from three-point range. So he did not shoot well from outside, but he did hit some big threes throughout the course of the game when they went on the run. This team was down by as many as, I think, 21 points to the 25, I think, actually. I take that back. I think they were down by as much as 25 to the Clippers. So this is Giannis' third 50-point game of the season. I think this is his sixth 50-point game of his career, not including the 50-point game he had in the finals. So Giannis is beginning to move up on that all-time scoring list at a very high rate. The other big story from last night's game, is that Drew Holiday, even though he did not have a great offensive game himself, Drew Holiday, who's only 4-15 from the floor, shut down Kawhi Leonard. Shut him down. Kawhi Leonard only shot 7 of 26 from the floor, 1 of 6 from three-point range, held to 17 points. Now, Norman Powell, who is, along with Russell Westbrook, a six-man-of-the-year candidate, he had a big game for the Clippers. 26 points, 9 of 16 from the floor, 4 of 8 from three-point range. But it was not enough. The big story was Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, before I recorded this video, I put in a community post that I had been watching Undisputed for an hour, and they had still not talked about Giannis' performance. Not at all. They talked about LeBron approaching Kareem. Then they talked about, football stuff with Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes. Then they talked about the Lakers game last night. Then they talked about something else. Then they talked about another game. Giannis don't get no love, man. Then you got these Nets fans that forever hate on Giannis. They always reference in 2021, you know what I'm saying? But they routinely don't remember the other years when the Nets didn't get it done. I mean, what was the excuse in 2022 when you guys lost to the Celtics? What was the excuse then? When KD was averaging 6 turnovers a game. When Kyrie only had 1 good game out of 4. What was the excuse that year? At least, we could say we didn't have Chris Middleton. But, real champions don't do that. We might say it, but we don't keep going around, we didn't have such and such. We didn't have this. We didn't have that. Look, at the end of the day, Giannis ain't got to get love from y'all. That's all good. Giannis don't need y'all love. Y'all can keep sucking Joker's dick and KD and all that. At the end of the day, we know how great Giannis is. When last time KD beat Giannis? Why does Giannis, despite the fact that KD's supposed to be so infinitely skilled, why is it that he's always outscoring him, out rebounding him, out assisting him, shooting better than him, usually? Why is this? Out stealing him, out blocking him. But this is a guy that can't shoot. And shout out to my brother LB. He pulled out a tremendous stat. Why is it that if AD is this supremely skilled all-around player and Giannis is this limited guy, well, why is it that Anthony Davis only has one career triple-double to Giannis's 31? Y'all get the fuck out my face, Giannis haters! Fuck out my face and recognize the greatness of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Niggas!